That's
Like
what it
if
should.
I'm waiting, on
Yeah,
the
it
page.
should. Yeah. If not, you might have to refresh. I'll tell you when it goes up. It should be right
Oh
now.
yeah, it's loading right now.
Yeah.
There's a Best Buy ad.
Best Buy ad. Yeah.
Oh, that's me.
That is you, and that is me. Look at that.
Why is there a big old fucking ad right over your face though? That's annoying.
There's an ad over my face.
Yeah.
Just click on or click on the video. Like there should be like watch or something. You might have to like make the
Oh yeah,
video.
there you go.
There, yeah, yeah. It's stupid, dude.
That looks
Oh
good.
yeah, got 5 people already. That's fucking quick.
I'm I'm really cool, so
I know, dude. You might be my most popular.
that's not true at all.
Oh shit. Let me just tell everyone. You ever heard of Discord?
Yeah, somebody made me use it once or twice in my press loop, if you want to call it
In your
that.
press loop. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's like I don't know, it's like a message board. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Maybe
like a
maybe I
message
did
form.
use it then. I don't know.
I don't know. The app is cool. Like the desktop app.
It sounds familiar.
It's cool once you get like the hang of it. I mean, it's not hard to get the hang of, but it's pretty rad.
Yeah.
There we go. Get notified. Yeah. Oh, what up, Sean? Sean's
Oh,
here.
what a fucking nerd.
What a fucking nerd.
Don't
The nerd is here.
you have anything better to do?
He's busy making fucking Twitch shit. That's
Sorry,
that's what he's been doing a lot
Sean.
of. Getting him more work, getting him more like people to like make their like designs and stuff like that.
Oh, really? That's actually
Yeah.
really smart. That's a good idea.
Yeah. See, he's
I don't
working.
have I don't have any talent at all. I just
No,
have
no.
drive.
Yeah. Same. When it comes to, he makes all my like graphics and shit. Like I don't fucking have.
Yeah,
I could not do that myself. It'll look stupid. It'd be like MS Paint,
yeah, but that's cool too. That's what I do everything on.
Do you really?
Yeah, I have it on my computer, of course.
I mean, I do too. I just got this PC like when did I get it? 2 months ago, maybe. Yeah, 2 months ago. I sold my iMac, switched
No,
back to PC.
I wouldn't do that, but
Well, I have my MacBook Pro still.
oh, fair enough.
Yeah, so it's just like, fuck it. What up, Bastion? That's my friend Josh. Josh Wolf. He's
Gosh,
from
hello,
Houston.
Josh.
He's a good dude,
You have a badass last name.
right? Wolf. Don't we know a Wolf? Who was what's his name? Bailey Wolf. Remember Bailey?
Canadian?
Yeah. He
Yeah,
was in
yeah, yeah.
Gravemaker, right?
Yeah.
Gravemaker? Yeah. He runs that merch company. Sean, what's that merch company called? Outlast? Am I saying it right? Outcast? I don't know. He owns a merch company in California. Remember he
I,
worked for Love is Arson?
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
We did
Outcast.
we did something together. I don't know what it was.
Yeah. I feel like, yeah, no, you did. Fucking Gravemaker, dude.
I feel like we did maybe that World We Knew 100th tour together or something like that.
I think so. I think that's, yeah, I feel like you guys co-booked something,
Yeah.
right?
I still to this day, and I said this to Sean, I don't know how recently, but I so glad I stopped booking tours.
I
I am
knew
so
you, yeah.
glad.
It's, I don't know how I lasted. I think it just got better. I don't know. Definitely the agency helped. And then,
Yeah, maybe you just started working with the right people or whatever.
yeah,
I
death
hate
metal.
everybody.
I was done with like, I mean, I still book like some metalcore, but I just like went straight to like death metal and black metal.
Yeah.
And they're just like, those bands are just like, yeah, we just want to tour, get us money. And it's just like, as long as you can do all that and get them decent tours, they're happy. Like,
Yeah,
this is cool.
I don't know, man. I don't want to start off.
Yeah, Sean,
negative.
don't worry. Okay, that's a little negative, Sean. Come on now.
No, that was. I'm saying me.
Oh, yeah, no.
I hate it so bad that I have nothing good to say about it. So I'm not even gonna keep on talking about it.
Oh, it's all good. All
But
right.
yeah, Sean's right though.
He is right.
I feel bad, but at the
I
same
know.
time, we're all kind of in the Shit's Creek, up Shit's Creek.
Yeah, I think the smaller bands will be fine though. I think once touring comes back, there's going to be smaller tours like the 50 to like a couple hundred people tours.
I
It'll be.
think the main problem with that is it's like it's going to
What do
be
you
like
think?
an overabundance,
Yeah,
huge overabundance.
yeah. Because there's a lot of rescheduled. There's a lot of tours that were going to happen this year that got rescheduled for next year, and like a few got announced, but some aren't announced yet. And it's a lot
Yeah,
of just like,
some of the there's already shit being announced for like a year from now for bands that I actually work for
oh
that we're
really?
supposed to be doing. That
Oh,
it's
that's
like
announced already.
yeah, some like festivals overseas and shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, yeah, overseas.
so I don't fucking know. We
Yeah,
can't
that
even
makes
go anywhere.
sense.
We can't.
Yeah, I know.
We literally can't go
We
anywhere.
can't go anywhere.
But anyway,
Yeah. So I guess let's get to it. So I mean, we met probably like 15 something years ago. I don't know. We're old. I'm old. Am I older than you? How old are you
yeah,
again?
you're older than me. I'm
Yeah,
32.
that's right. I'm a year older. What's
Yeah,
up, Beer Jesus?
we
The best name.
that's a good name.
Yeah. What's up,
Um,
guys?
yeah, I only remember meeting you for the first time in like the small coffee shop that we played,
Oh
The World
yeah.
We Knew, and I don't even know what band you were in. Was it the Imagine?
I think it was the Imagine. I think
Yeah,
or Blessed to Fallen. One or the other.
I think it was the Imagine because Blessed
Yeah.
Fallen wasn't even an idea yet, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. So it was like 2004 or five.
I would say five,
Yeah, it was probably five.
six being the absolute latest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think that was in like Warwick, New York. It was like this coffee shop over there.
yeah. I
They used to
remember
do shows.
we drove up in two cars,
Yeah.
and we probably borrowed equipment because we were shitheads. Yeah, and
Love
I
doing
remember
that back then.
you or I don't remember which. I sent you that, or you sent me
Hmm.
that flyer somewhat recently, within the past couple months.
Oh yeah, I did, didn't
Had
I?
it's like four bands on I swear to God, a cafe probably the size of this loft that I'm in right now, which is
Probably.
maybe
It's very
like
small.
20 by 20. It's
Yeah.
like there's no room at all.
Somehow there was a stage in there. I don't understand it still.
Yeah, yeah. Good time.
Those were good times. Those were like the best shows. I remember. I don't think I'll ever forget like the shows I went to and played in 2005. It was just like I just always remember that being like a really good year.
I
That was
started following. I started following a couple of like old school video. I don't even know what you would call them, but like the dudes that are
hmm
like that filmed everything back when I started going to shows or whatever,
yeah.
and they're uploading them now because they have the time to do so onto
Oh yeah.
YouTube.
Oh no shit.
I follow a couple of those, and you could. I found me doing like front flips off of stages in Long Island, like
Oh,
to
okay.
like bands like fucking Remembering Never and Norma Jean, and like circa 2003, 2004,
Wow.
and it's just pure mayhem.
Oh
And
my god. I gotta
I
see those.
I guess it's kind of the same now, but
Hmm.
I don't feel that way anymore.
No, 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 no,
Like,
no.
yeah, I don't know.
It's not how it was then. I don't think it'll ever get back to that. Maybe it
Yeah,
will after all this shit. Maybe everything will just start popping off so hard because everyone just got everything taken away from them.
I feel like once a vaccine is put in place, then
Yeah,
like people are gonna go fucking
fucking
bananas.
yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like,
There's no doubt about that. I mean, why wouldn't you? I might go bananas.
yeah, yeah. There's, I remember I
Straight
watched
up.
that Remembering video, or it was either It Dies Today or Remembering Never.
Mm,
I get the two confused, not by band but by video. I just don't remember which one it was. It doesn't
yeah.
matter. But I crowd surf to the front of the stage, and you don't see me like I'm not literally crowd surfing because there's like a row of three in front of the stage because everybody's so fucking brutal and violent in the pit
Yeah.
area. This is 15 years ago. It was way more violent back then
Oh, for
that I've
sure.
noticed.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I fucking jump on people to get up on stage, and then I do a front flip off of one side of the stage, get back up again, and then you see me, I swear to God, I was like 100 pounds soaking wet, doing another front flip off the other side of the stage after getting up again.
Oh my god.
Good times.
Little
Good times.
Frank.
Oh, I was a nut job, man. I
Oh
was
my
fucking
god.
berserk.
I think we all
I
were.
always say that if I ever get to see Moderate D play again,
Oh god, of
that
course.
I will likely go to jail.
Yes, I think a lot of people would. Didn't they
There's
play This Is Hardcore like a couple years ago?
so funny story about that is my buddy Colin from, well, you know the Browning obviously.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Colin went
Oh,
to that year, and I told him, I said, "You are not my friend anymore. If you don't, number one, get me a T-shirt,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then B, um, film it." I was like, "Film a
Yeah, you
little
have
bit.
to film a
If you're
little
not,
bit.
yeah, if you're not losing your fucking shit the whole time, please film some of it."
Give
And
me like 30 seconds, please.
yeah, he sent me a couple videos, and I remember I was sitting in my bunk. I was working a Warped Tour for whoever I was working for that year.
Yeah.
I was sitting in my bunk at the end of the night, about to go to sleep, and I swear to God, and this is like the lamest thing I can admit because it's one of my favorite bands, but I
Yeah,
sat there
yeah.
and I was getting teary eyed, and I was like, I wish I was there.
It's like the one band, dude. I don't think I ever saw them back then.
Yeah,
I don't think I did.
I played with them once, and I saw them
Oh, you
twice.
did?
Yeah,
What?
not even the world. It wasn't the World We Knew. It was my band before the World We Knew. It was my first heavy band.
What band were you in before the world we know? I don't know. Did you ever tell me?
Nobody. You know what's funny? There's 2 songs online,
Get
and
out.
I will send them to you. Nobody
Were
knows
they on
they
YouTube?
exist. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
It was a band called Everything True Collapses,
Oh.
and the recordings were terrible, but
Uh-huh.
some of the music's actually kind of tight.
Was it tight?
You have to
That's
think of
funny.
it from not a 2020 perspective.
Yeah, of course
You have to
not.
think this came
What is
out
it? 2000?
from 17-year-olds in 2003.
Yeah.
It's like that's what you have to think
Yeah.
of.
That's how you. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's how you have to
and
go into it.
the recording is terrible. I kind of know how to scream. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Kinda
cool
get it.
for the time, and you can tell it was a local band that probably did pretty good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we did pretty okay. But yeah, I'll post them, or I'll send them to you, or maybe I'll post them. And I've never ever showed anybody that. I
Really?
found them online because one of my friends probably uploaded them. Definitely nobody was a fan because we didn't have fans.
not that. How long were you guys around for?
1 year, maybe
1 year.
maybe a little bit more.
Yeah.
But I was at least in the band for 1 year, and then I think they changed the name. But
Okay.
yeah,
And then you started the world we knew right after.
yeah. Then another local band broke up in the area who we were really good friends with, and a couple of those dudes in that band were just really good musicians. I was like, yo, we should start a fucking band.
Yeah.
And that's how the World We Knew started in 2004. It actually started as an As I Lay Dying, Himza, all that main show.
Fuck yeah! I listened to them the other day.
Yeah,
Himza.
or you know what? It might not have been that, but I know As I Lay Dying played the show.
Yeah. Okay.
Band that broke up, my friend's band that broke up. They broke up. They did their last set. They opened the show or whatever, and they got off stage. I was like, "Oh man, it was awesome. We should start a band."
We just.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it started. Very simple.
Damn, that's tight though.
And here we are, forever later.
I know, right? Old. Never thought we'd be old, right? It's like weird.
Yeah, I mean that's literally an entire lifetime ago because I was like 15 or 16.
Oh yeah,
You know?
yeah. Dude, even when my first band I started was even before the Imagine. There was this band called Therefore Tomorrow. Was it Therefore Tomorrow? There's no tomorrow. No, there's no tomorrow. There it is.
Nice.
It was my friend Billy. Who the fuck else was in this band? I can't even remember who else was in it.
I was in a very, very new metal band
Oh, tight.
in 2001,
Yeah.
2002.
Yeah.
I was very young, 14 max, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
And we would play school dances and talent shows, and we
I remember playing a couple talent shows.
yeah, I played a fucking elementary school once with kids that were younger than us, and like
Oh
we
my
thought we were
God.
hot shit because we were like the older kids.
Yeah.
But it's like I now never ever understand why we decided to do that, because it was just kids that like it was like it had to have been ruining their time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like us thinking we were cool, and like I was screaming my head off, and it was like
Not knowing what the fuck you were doing.
Oh no, not at all. It's such a bad idea, and we were so bad, but we were really good musicians for our age, and I didn't know how to sing. I still don't fucking know how to sing. I just do it.
Well,
But-
you're better now.
I guess. I guess, but yeah, I mean, Those were good times. I was in two other bands before The World We Knew, and then only one other band after The World We Knew.
What was the band? Oh, it was Oath, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I was listening to demos that I never did vocals over that yesterday,
Oh,
and I was
really?
like, "Shit, these are really fucking good."
Wow.
And our
How many
guitar player,
songs?
I don't know. We didn't release like at least five or six.
Oh, wow. Yeah, because weren't
Yeah,
you guys supposed to put like a record out,
yeah. I mean, we
right?
did. We put out an EP.
The
They were fun.
EP. Yeah.
Yeah, the EP was out. I never put it on. Um, I never put it on anything streaming platforms because it wasn't like super big yet.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, so it's
Spotify,
not even on Spotify or anything?
there's one song on Spotify. It was
That's it?
Spotify was popular. Don't get me wrong, but like people weren't aggressively going after putting shit on streaming platforms yet.
Yeah, yeah.
At least that's what I think. Anyway, yeah, I couldn't. I was getting such serious job offers on tour, like tour
Oh,
management
yeah.
and whatnot, that I
Well, that was
couldn't.
taking off so much.
Yeah, I couldn't just give away money that way. You know what I mean? To potentially do a band from scratch all over again,
Yeah.
and trying to pitch the band to. Uh, can you hear that? My fucking washer going off.
Is that your... Oh, is that the thing? I was like wondering what that bzz.
Yeah, it goes for 20 seconds. It's not even funny. That's why I wanted to see if you could hear it. Anyway,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's like I didn't want to start from scratch and then leave the money left on the table for the job offers I was getting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that totally.
But my main thing was pitching the band again to people that I never want to work with, but I kind of needed.
Yeah, you need it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
I know
don't
what you
want to
mean.
work with all those fucking people, and I feel weird pitching it to to my friends that work in the industry. Like I don't like doing shit like that. It makes me feel awkward and uneasy, and I don't like it. So I don't think I'll ever do a fucking full-fledged band again. I just don't
No.
have it in me like I did when I was younger. But I do
Yeah.
miss playing because it's fun and whatnot. But
Yeah, I mean, you did those reunion shows. What was it, last year, right? Was it last
yeah,
December?
December. I don't
Yeah.
know. I guess that's what 8 months ago now, something like
Yeah.
that. 6 months ago.
How many shows was it? 3?
Two.
2.
God, I've got my back could barely handle two.
And Sean played those with you too,
Sean played those. Yeah,
on bass.
we didn't ruin his life.
If only we got to play that fest. What fest was it?
It was some festival in Pennsylvania with a big Pennsylvania band.
Oh, really? Did it not
Yeah.
Did the fest not
I
happen?
know the world fell apart.
Oh, and oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Wasn't it supposed to be Reverb? At Reverb? Yeah.
yeah. Well,
Oh.
what was cool about it was
Coal Fest, yeah, Sean.
what was I saying? Fucking
It was ABR. I'll leak it. I don't care. I mean, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Yeah.
yeah. Who gives a shit? Yeah, it was. I don't know where I was going with that. I just that's what it was. We figured it was a good idea because it fell directly in between me doing a Black Veil Brides tour that I was supposed to do as a TM, and LD had literally 1 week off, and then I was going to fly to Europe to do more Black Veil, and the fest fell right in that small frame of time that I had off.
Yeah.
And I can almost guarantee that it'll just never work that great again.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, and I'll have to force myself to fly somewhere if I think it's worth it and all that shit. But life goes on.
How was Dr. Acula? Did they pull it off?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
don't think I saw.
We are.
What's that?
They're way more popular than we are.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Dr. Acula was unbelievably hyped.
Yeah, but they didn't play. They only played the stuff that people knew. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
It's only the first record stuff, which is fine.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, they did great. Yeah.
That's
They
tight.
probably made a whole bunch more money than we did also.
Really?
Absolutely. I mean,
I get it.
I worked out the guarantee stuff, but
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Sean
But
said
I
they
mean,
sounded really good.
yeah, but they did their
had it.
job.
Aren't they writing new shit?
What's to not have? It's the easiest shit in the world. The only dude in that band that has any kind of tough go is the drummer.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you're right. It was all original ass dudes, right?
Yeah. All the dudes.
Crazy.
Yeah, I met Rob in 2005.
God. Okay.
2005, and he didn't even know what heavy music was. Like, I remember
Wow.
I
Get
was
out of
listening to.
here.
I'm dead serious. I was listening to a ton of shit
Yeah.
on my iPad or whatever,
Yeah.
and specifically I was listening to Converge, and he was just like, "Oh, what are you listening to?" And I showed him, and I gave him like a list. I think I even wrote it down. I wrote him down like a list of bands that he should listen to
Yeah.
because I loved punk and ska, which is what he was primarily into. He would always wear Anti-Flag shirts and uh, older punk bands shit like Rancid and Operation Ivy and stuff like that.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
And I was like, I love that shit too. It's just like, but this is kind of what I'm into now.
Yeah. It's like what you're
I'm
getting
not
into
really
now.
going so much to those those punk shows anymore, like I used to.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and I'll never forget, they started that band like a couple months later with kids in his school because
Yeah.
I met him in BOCES, which was like an alternative school.
Yeah. They had it up in Poughkeepsie.
And we weren't in the same school together, but we would see each other for half the day in BOCES.
Oh, okay.
So I remember specifically he came in one day with like a fucking Converge shirt on or whatever. And I was like, "What's going on?" I was like, "You like that shit now?" He's like, "Yeah, it's so great. I'm going to start this band." And I totally forgot to say it on stage, and I wanted to say it at the shows, but I'm 99% sure that I am the reason that Dr. Acula exists.
That's his, because he showed him everything.
Yeah,
Showed him the way.
I'm not saying that like it's my fault.
It's my fault. I'm sorry, guys.
It's my fault.
I did that to you all.
He probably won't admit that, but that is fucking so goddamn true.
That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, I wanted to fly. I was supposed to come to. I think I flew into New York like a week after that. So we were like, even like Bless the Fallen was talking about doing a show like a week after the World We Knew ones with like torrents, you know?
Yeah. I remember you asked us to do that too, but I don't remember what the situation was.
Yeah, it was like a week after your shows, and
I probably would have made sense then.
yeah, I know. And then just one of the guys, our friend Ricky, who's in torrents, he plays guitar. He was just like straight up no. Like, and everyone else was like, "What? Why?" And I was gonna like really go out of my way to make this happen.
Yeah,
because it is a little like living in Austin is a little difficult for me to travel in a sense because I have to like go up to Dallas, drop Rosie off.
Austin's not an easy hub to come into. We were potentially going to do that festival that Anthony does every year at his festival.
Oh yeah. Texas Independence.
Yeah, that.
Mm-hmm.
And the money just didn't make sense at all. Yeah. And I was like, he was working with me on it too. He's like,
was he?
You know, we'll give you the money to fly out and whatever.
Oh, wow.
But it didn't work with because that lineup that year was kind of shot.
Yeah.
And that's not his fault. It's just what
it's what happens. Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
Not every year is going to be the best.
Yeah, we did well in Texas at some specific time. And we weren't going to play Texas again or a different date or anything. That was going to be it. But I think it was just it wasn't a strong enough package to make it worth the fact that we were going to get X amount of dollars to fly all of us out there.
Yeah.
And I was just like, whatever. But yeah, no, I guess the moral of the story is Austin's a very tough flying hub for sure.
It is. It's a little bit more expensive. What's up, LJ? Hell yeah. Yeah, it's a little more expensive. Like for me to travel to like back to New York to visit, it's like I have to bring Rosie up to my friend Andy, who I lived with before, or my friend Stu, and like drop her off there and drive to the airport. Pay for my car to sit there for days and fly to fucking New York. It's just like a pain in the ass. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
that's what it is.
It sucks. Like right now is a very good time where we could potentially write some music and do all this bullshit. But
yeah,
it's like there's no fucking drive, man.
Yeah, I feel like there's some people that are like in the same boat that I know.
Yeah, that's one of our stupid new guitar players is just it looks like he's always just too busy posting online like a fucking dweeb. So it's like it makes me not even want to like. I don't even
care.
I don't even care. I really don't even care.
It's just like whatever now. Even Bless the Fallen, like when we did our reunion show a couple years ago. We had like Kyle. Remember little young Kyle in Bless the Fallen, the young guitarist? He was younger than
Yeah,
all of
of
us.
course. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just a prodigy. But he was like starting to write riffs and shit. A lot of it was sick. I was like, wow, you write some fucking sick metal riffs, and we were like gonna do it, but it just never
Yeah.
happened.
Oh, dude, Sean. Yeah, please do.
But he's always just drinking. Yeah,
Uh,
start writing. I'm surprised you don't have a guitar anymore, Sean.
yeah, that's the thing with Oath, the guitar player, and this is two separate things I'm getting into now. But with
Yeah, that's
Oath,
fine.
that other band,
Yeah.
um, the guitar player was incredible. Dude was like a guitar savant.
Guitar
Was very, very,
savant.
very good. But he was a cokehead,
Oh
and he was
God.
incredibly high strung and super, super hyper all the time.
Oh man.
I'm
How
I'm
did you
not that
deal
way.
with that?
Yeah,
How
I'm
did you
not
deal
that
with
way.
that?
I'm pretty low key most of the time. I definitely
Yeah.
get excited and have fun and whatever,
Yeah.
but he was
Man.
over the top, and it drove me fucking bananas, and it drove everybody in the band fucking nuts. But he was so good, we just dealt with it for a couple of years, and just like I said yesterday, I re-listened to some demos that I like totally forgot about. Some of
Yeah.
them I have vocals on, and some of them I don't. And the songs are so fucking sick that it could.
It could have done. Yeah.
Yeah, and I actually I texted him recently just to see if it was the same number, and it probably isn't. No, as he didn't answer me.
Where does he live? Is he New York or was
He's in
it
Connecticut. The whole band.
Connecticut? That's what
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was. Yeah.
It was easy when I lived in New York because I just took the ferry over, and they picked me up at the ferry, and it was cool.
Oh, you took the
Then
ferry over?
yeah, yeah, it was
Oh,
super
okay.
easy,
So
and
take this off there.
those kids were very, very, very good um,
That's nuts.
musicians, and we did really fucking well in Connecticut because they were like the popular kids in that area. Like they had tons of friends and fans, and
Yeah.
the band was before I was in it was called Oath something. Like there were other
Oh.
words,
Oh, so
and
it was different. It was kind of,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, and like kids just flocked to whatever they did, and then we put out a sick EP where like it sounded really good, and I was on it, and we did it, we printed it, we printed a bunch of merch, shit that they never did before.
Yeah.
And I remember the first time we played in Connecticut in their hometown, we sold like $800 worth of merch. People were going
Holy
fucking ballistic.
shit.
Our first show ever was Metal Fest, so thanks to Scott Lee, even though we don't really see eye to eye 90% of the time. Uh,
I love Scott. Yeah, I know.
it was very, and they were like gung ho. They were like, "Holy shit, this is going to be huge! Everything we're doing is really cool." And I was like, "No, this will only last for 6 months." I was like,
You knew it.
it was like the new will wear off. The shiny keys kind of scenario will wear off. You know
It'll
what I
die
mean?
down.
Yeah, we did a bunch of really sick shows. We actually flew to Austin to do one.
Oh,
Same
wait, you
thing.
did?
Yeah, we flew to Austin. We did a fest down there with Anthony.
Yeah.
We
It was
did
one of
some
his fests.
festival with Atreyu in Pennsylvania when Atreyu was making their comeback. That was like really big.
Oh,
There was
wow.
like 2,000 people there.
Holy
Uh,
shit.
Metal Fest was our first show.
What was your first one?
We did a Hatebreed hometown show. We
I remember
didn't
that.
play first. We played like third in the lineup, which was funny. A
That is funny, yeah.
bunch of really cool shit right away, and I couldn't handle the guitar player anymore.
It was just,
And-
yeah. He wasn't
and-
getting any better with himself. Yeah.
Yeah, and I gave him a lot of shit all the time, and it was a resentful kind of scenario. He probably hated me or thought I was a dickhead, but
Probably.
it is what it is. Now with the World We Knew, there is at least a few demos, and one of them which I recorded vocals on,
Oh, you did?
of one of the coolest songs I think we've ever even had as a band, period.
Damn.
And I still never heard it because apparently the new guitar player's computer shit out like the day after we recorded it, and he's like, "Oh, I'm still waiting to get it fixed, bro." And I'm like, "Shut your bitch mouth."
Are you kidding me?
Like, dude, that was December.
It was December, and come on.
Dude, the song holds up, and Sean can probably attest to it. The song
He
holds
heard
up
it.
to anything going on right now. It's really, 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 really sick.
Fuck,
Really
dude.
heavy and really metal, and it's tight. But
What
I don't
guitar? Who's the guitarist? Didn't Tom come play the show?
yeah, Tom it's not his song though.
Oh, it's not his. Yeah, all right.
There are the songs that Tom wrote that I guess were demoed out or whatever, but
Oh, yeah, Sean said it's a banger, really heavy.
It's sick. And that's
Damn,
just
dude.
tooting our own horn on a song that'll probably never see the light of day.
Yeah, because now it's gone or somewhere.
And even if we do put it out somewhere, it would have to be somebody like you guys know and like somebody can actually release because you know that no fucking press outlets are going to pick up on it.
Yeah,
We broke up goddamn 7 years ago.
I
Nobody
know.
cares.
Tom's too busy being in 20 different bands. What band is Tom in?
Who cares?
Wasn't he in Shalalude? Didn't he fill in for Shalalude?
Yeah, he was in Halud for a little while.
Yeah, that's all right. Who wasn't? I'm surprised you never filled in for Charlotte.
Me? You know what? I probably could have.
You probably could have.
I probably could have.
God, that's crazy.
Yeah.
What are like some of your favorite bands you've toured with? What are ones that you just love to go on the road with?
Right now,
Yeah, like right now.
I love touring with Pennywise. That's
Okay.
always a good one. Everybody in Pennywise is super cool. They kind of hate each other because they've been a band for over 30 years, but
Probably sick of each other and shit.
yeah, but I love it because
Yeah.
they're super cool to me, and
Yeah,
we always get along, and
that's good at least. Like their crew
and
and
they-
everyone too.
yeah, the pay is good. They're old, so it's like they always pay for the good stuff. Like the
Yeah.
hotels are always nice.
Yeah, you're
The
not
food's
staying in
always
shit.
good.
Yeah.
The buses are always pretty damn good.
It's a good
It's one of those
buses.
things where I don't have to worry whenever I do a Pennywise tour. It's always sick.
Yeah, you know what you're going into, and it's
Yeah.
awesome the entire time.
Yeah.
How do they do still?
Great. I
Yeah.
mean, I think the smallest show we've ever done with them was like 400,
Oh, okay.
and I've done, I don't know,
How many shows have you done?
four or five tours with them.
Oh, wow. It's been that much, yeah.
Yeah, they usually do at least 1,000 people every night, most nights.
Holy shit.
And for a band that's been around, I mean, they were never a huge band. You know what I mean? So that's probably
Yeah.
that's
No,
a
I
very
know.
consistent number probably throughout their career. Maybe more early
Yeah.
on. I don't really know because I wasn't seeing them until only a couple years ago. Actually, I've loved Pennywise for years, but I never saw them live up until I started working for them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I don't think I ever saw them live.
yeah, I love that band so much. They're
Yeah.
great live. They're
Yeah, I
great guys.
assume they're really fucking good live.
Yeah, and they treat their crew right. What else? I love touring with Andy, who sings in Black Veil.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because I've heard so many fucking nightmares about him and Black Veil, but it was all before he became sober, from what I was told. And when I started working
before
for
he
him,
was sober.
yeah, when I started working for him, he was great.
Yeah.
And I enjoy touring with him because he's younger than me by a little bit, but we came up the same. Like we were in a band. Of course, his band got way fucking bigger than the World We Knew ever was.
They got
But
fucking
we
huge,
we started in bands, and we started in the punk and ska scene and things like that. And we love sports, and we just get along. It's like an easy. We're
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
He doesn't look at anybody like he's the man just because like he it's his tour and things like that. And he and I just get along on a friendship level on top of working together and me being his his TM or whatever the situation is. So
Yeah.
they're really cool. And then lastly, I haven't toured with them in a little while, but I always love touring with Amur. I've worked with them many times. Frankie and I talk almost every day still. Amir's an easy go.
Yeah.
We've worked together many times over the years, and that's just once again it's more so a friendship than a working environment. Even though I'm there to run the shit.
The shit, yeah. What were you doing for him? TMing?
What the fuck wasn't I doing for them?
It was one of those gigs.
yeah. But hey,
Hey.
I said you do.
What do you need?
I'll do this.
Yeah.
Then you don't have to pay anybody else, but this is the number that I want. It was one of those kind of situations.
Yeah, it's like I can do all these things.
Yeah, and
but I need
they never
this.
put any stress on me because they knew that I took up all the fucking all the jobs.
Yeah, I mean you did. Even I remember when you were going out with Amir, you're doing what, merch, TMs, lights.
No, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah. You did all that for him too.
I was TMing, merch, lights, VIP.
Wow, and VIP.
I would wake up every day, not like early, but we'd set load-ins at noon,
Yep.
and then I would not stop until an hour before doors, whenever doors were. Let's just say they're 6 o'clock or something.
Yeah.
Every single day, or well, better yet, an hour before VIP, which is probably 5. So I'm spending that 4 hour window literally nonstop doing whatever it is that I'm doing. And I would take that short 45 minute to an hour break to eat and sit down.
Yep.
And go straight back into running VIP. And then I literally had probably a 45-minute window every single day of me time, and then I would sit down and lay in my bunk at the end of the show, and that'd be it. So they never gave me any. There was never any issues. They knew what I was doing, and it was very, very, very fucking busy. But it's what I put on myself. I don't give a shit. I need to make a living.
You need to make that money. That's it. That's how, like, my friend Bryce. I don't know if you ever met Bryce Lucian. He runs like Devastation on the Nation with me, and he would do. He'd TM the tour. So I'd pay him the TM. And then, we would split certain money from the tour, like profits from the tour. And then he would then guitar tech for like the fucking headliner. And then, he'd do and then run the like Devastation merch and all that shit. And I'm just like, I remember when we did the Dark Funeral Belfagor year, he was just swamped because he was guitar teching for him. And I'm like, what are you doing that? And then you're TMing and then this. And he was getting so overwhelmed. I'm like, I never told you to do this. You didn't need to do this. I'm like, you want to guitar tech for these Europeans?
There's definitely a few times where I would do whatever job I was doing for the band that actually hired me, and then somebody would see me doing lights or whatever and be like, "Oh, you seem to know what you're doing. Can you like do this?" Yeah. And then I was like, well, what do you got?
Yeah. what's the money? Yeah. That's how it was with Bryce. Every time it's like, well, dude, they were paying me this much more a week, and I'm like, yeah, it sounds nice until you get there and you're like, fuck, how am I gonna juggle all of this?
When I was working for Hands Like Houses, I was the same thing. I was doing like everything for them, straight up. So Emma Rosa was the direct support band, and we had like the last show of the tour was in LA, and it was sold out, and it was a big show, whatever. Yeah. And singer comes up to me, he's like, "Hey, you want to do lights for us tonight? Because obviously you've seen us every day for the past 5 weeks. You probably know the set." And I was like, "Yeah, I could probably do that." And he goes, "Well, what do you want?" And I go, "All right, well." Him and I, he was a big wrestling fan. I'm a wrestling fan. He goes, "Well, here's what I'm going to offer you." I go, "Okay, I'm listening." He goes, "We're going to Raw tomorrow night, and we'll bring you if you want to go." And I was like, "I'm sold. I'm in."
We're going to Raw. We're going to Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, so we went to Raw.
That's so fucking funny. Just to do lights for him for like the rest of the tour?
No, it was just the one night.
Just the one night? Oh, that's a good trade. I would have done the same shit.
Yeah, I was just. Well, it was the problem, or I call it a problem. It wasn't really a problem, but in my head, I was like, well, it's the busiest night of tour. It's one of the biggest nights of tour. I should probably be like a fucking liaison or whatever to important people that are coming or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But I got money to go, or I did lights to go to Raw.
That's it. That's fucking awesome.
That's the good life.
That is the good life. So are there any new bands that you like that are out today? Like newer type of bands? I don't know.
Yeah, there's a couple. I'm in a very I don't even know how to explain it. I listen to stuff that sounds old.
Yeah.
And like nothing else. I don't listen to any of the super hyped new bands that are out. And I'm not saying they're bad. It's just I don't resonate with it. I don't know why.
Like the ones that are playing like metalcore that we grew up on. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like the Knock Loose or the
it's not really I'm not saying it's bad. It's just I'm not. It's not doing it.
It's not clicking for you. It's not. It's not hitting the spot.
But like, I'll give you an example, and maybe you've heard them. Have you listened to that band Renounced yet?
Mm-hmm. That's a good one. Yes. They're from Europe, aren't they?
Yes, that band makes me want.
I knew you. Yeah, I could see you loving that band.
That band makes me want to do a fucking front flip off my fucking 2-story roof. It's so good.
It is really. Their new record's really good. I was on when it came out. I listened to that like twice every day for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's
because I was like, this is sick.
Renounce from the UK. That's fucking
Yeah, they're the
incredible.
UK. That's right.
That shit's incredible.
Yeah, it's really good.
Heavens Die from Virginia.
Oh yeah, dude. I haven't listened to them in a bit.
Oh my god,
Good
that
band.
that band needs to put out a full length.
Yeah, why haven't? I wonder why they haven't.
They need to put out full length like yesterday.
Yeah, that's long overdue from that
The
band.
EP I think is 2 years old, and I only
Yeah.
heard about them a couple of months ago. But
Oh, you just heard about it, really?
that's another one that just I would flip a fucking car. I would flip a car with my bare hands during that band's set. That's how heavy that band is.
They're a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Cursed Earth is really good.
Dude, yeah. You hear that EP they did with all the different vocalists, like Matt from Kubla Khan and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the hardest shit. That song with Matt is the hardest song.
Speaking of Kubla Khan, they're still great. I know they're not new anymore, but that record
they're great.
Really good.
Yeah.
And then
They don't
I don't
disappoint.
know who got me into this or who told me to listen to it. Maybe it was you. I don't know. That Justice for the Damned band.
Oh, yeah. I posted about them a good amount. Dude, right? That new record? Like, come on.
Gross, man. It is seriously gross.
That's what, when shows start happening again and that they come to the States, it's game on. That's it.
Are they not from the States?
They're from Australia.
Oh,
Australian band.
That shit is
Bonkers.
real heavy.
Yes.
Shit where I'm sitting alone and I'm just looking around like, oh my god, it's the stink face. You know what I mean?
It is.
If a band right now doesn't give me the stink face, then I don't want it.
Yeah, I don't want it. If you're not giving me like goosebumps and the stink face, I don't give a fuck, man. Don't.
I'll tell you what's really good. That a lot of people probably shit on me for saying, and I don't fucking care. It's just my interests, and it's not because they're my friends.
Yeah.
I love that new Amore record.
Dude, you know what? Okay. The singles I didn't get into.
Really?
And yeah, I don't know why. So then the record dropped, and you know JB from Florida?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's obsessed with them.
Obsessed, bro. We're in a group chat together. You know what group chat I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Every time we see each other, he goes, "You're really close with them. You worked for them."
Yeah, you know Frankie, right?
Yeah, dude. Yes. All the time.
Yes, you know this.
Text Frankie right now and tell him to do a Goodbye to the Gallows tour.
Oh my God, it's all he ever says.
I'm like, no, man. What about a felony tour? I'm like, it's not happening.
It's not gonna happen. He's not gonna do it, dude. Yeah, and so he the record drops and JB in group chats just always, oh, this is the best. This is the best record. Fucking Amir, he's tweeting about it and shit. And I'm like, all right, the singles just didn't hit me, so I'm gonna listen to the record. And then I listened to it. I'm like, all right, I like it. This is sick. This is fucking sick.
Yeah.
It's good. I like the singles now. Like it all just came together. I don't know.
I think the Gypsy Disco song and breakdown, or maybe I think there's two of them in there. I have to hear it again to pinpoint exactly what I'm thinking. But
I'm gonna go back to that record.
If it's that specific song, I'm pretty sure it is. It's one of the heaviest things I've ever heard. And that's, like I said, it's not because they're very close like people in my life.
Yeah.
That is disgusting for any heavy music fan. Like,
it's good that they got like when Josh Travis came into the band, because I liked the last record a lot.
It's unreal. Yeah,
I love the last record.
Incredible. Also,
I feel like a lot of people thought he was gonna do more in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Because he's so known for like Tony Danza riffs, Glass Cloud, all those like type of crazy ass riffs. I feel like a lot of people expected that. I kind of did too, though.
He showed me some Glass Cloud shit that never got released.
Oh man.
And I told him that I wanted to sing on it.
Oh my God, dude.
He would have to find somebody else in a band to actually sing, but I would love I would love to scream over it.
I'll scream over that.
Yeah.
Dude, Josh is the man.
What else?
I'm trying to think.
I think 30 Nights of Violence band is cool.
Dude, I was going to bring them up to you. Dead serious. I think that band is doing it the right way. That old school metalcore, like the shit we grew up on, I think they do it really well. And they have their own twist to it.
I don't really like how this is kind of like a mega fad coming back.
Yeah. I kind of do that. I like it. It depends.
I'm hearing stuff that I do like. I just named like 5 bands that are of that same fucking genre. But
yeah, But I
I
think
don't.
like 30 Nights has like this like Misery Signals like influence, which is type.
Yeah, it's really good. I just hope that not every fucking
Band does it.
yeah,
I know you
because then
mean.
it'll be
Just it'll
oversaturated
get
again, just like it
stale.
was fucking
Can you
uh, what is that?
back
20 years ago.
20 years ago? Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you ever listen to that? You ever listen to that band Vatican?
it's okay.
It's
They,
okay.
yeah,
They do it for me. I like it.
I didn't think the follow up to the EPs or whatever was.
Those were good. Yeah.
I didn't care as much.
It took me
And
a minute to get into them, and then
I
I
wanted
did.
I wanted to, but I didn't. It didn't hit me as
That's
greatly as I hoped it would.
I
Um,
like 30 Nights. Like I think out of all of those bands that are like bringing back that old school sound, besides Sanction, because I love Sanction. Do you like Sanction?
yeah.
Do you know those guys at all?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you grow up together? I don't know. Or they're younger, right?
Yeah. No. Yeah. I mean, at least one of the dudes in the band I've known since he was like a fucking child.
Get out of here, really.
Yeah. I mean, not like 10 years old, but he
Yeah.
was very very young, and I'm older than him for sure. And we were a bigger band. The World We Knew was a bigger band when he was starting to first play shows, and like we would have. I think we put them on at least a couple of our hometown shows and shit.
What,
Not
Sanction or
no,
his old
not when they
band?
were singing his old
Yeah.
band.
Oh,
So
okay. I got
yeah,
you.
we know each other. It's cool.
Yeah. Oh shit. We Are Triumphant is now following. We Are Triumphant. Oh, Greg Long is now following me. Hello, Greg Long. What is up, buddy? Um, yeah, I love Sanction a lot. That's like the. I think that's like the one. Them and like Vane. I love Vane.
Vane's gonna have to do something good
Oh man.
because I'm bored out of my mind with that last
Oh, they
record.
just
So
subscribed. Are you, dude? They wrote every awesome riff and threw it on one record, and it's like, okay, how are you gonna follow up with this?
yeah,
I
it's
always
not
wonder
bad. It's
that.
just I stopped
You had
listening
to
to it.
stop, right?
I heard it too many times.
Yeah, I probably listened to that record 1,000 times. I
Yeah,
haven't listened to it in a while. I was like, okay, I need to stop.
yeah, it was very
Put it
very good.
down, Dan.
Yeah, and I think the last band that I would bring up right
Mm.
now would be Drain. Have you listened to Drain yet?
Yeah, dude, that new Drain record's really, really, really good. I
I
think they did it so well.
I love how thrash hardcore influenced it is. You know
Yep.
what I mean?
Oh yeah, it's
Not
done really
metal.
well.
Yeah, no, it's pretty metal for
It
being described
is.
as a hardcore band.
I know. Yeah, they're
That,
yeah.
but that band is sick. Very very good.
Yeah, like I never really listened to them before that record, and then it came out, and I was like, I'm gonna listen to this record. And then I did. I was like, holy shit, I really like this. And I just listened to
Yeah,
it again. And I listened to it again. And I was like, this is really fucking good. Like
yeah,
every listen.
it's very very sick.
That's tight. So how's everything going with For the Nomads? I mean, these silent auctions look insane, dude. I mean, the one that caught me because I'm a huge fan, Rage Against the Machine, which I know you're a Rage fan, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah.
Um,
God damn, that was just. I saw that and I was like, get the fuck out of here. He
it
got.
I don't know. Every it sometimes it surprises me, and then other times I'm just like, yeah, okay, cool.
That's how
Um,
I would probably be.
yeah, it's like
The Rage one would have got me like, what
yeah,
the
the
fuck, dude?
the Tom Morello one actually coming
Did that?
in fruition
Yeah,
was definitely very very surprising.
yeah.
I didn't expect that to happen. Another one
I
that
wouldn't either.
surprised me, kind of threw me for a loop, was Ziggy Marley, uh,
Yeah.
Bob Marley's son.
Hmm.
Was
That's insane.
yeah, that's like it's like one of those things where he's not the biggest name ever, but
Yeah,
it's very out of my reach. You know what I mean?
for
Like,
sure. Yeah, that's way out there
yeah, it didn't make
from
sense to
us.
me how that one worked, but they
Oh,
contacted us, which was cool.
oh, they
Um,
hit you up.
yeah, which was very interesting.
Wow,
um, but
that's
for
cool.
anybody in here who maybe just doesn't know or doesn't know me or whatever, I started a fundraiser 4 months ago because I'm a crew member now. I'm not really a band guy anymore. And it was a fundraiser for out of work touring crew members of the world uh, who are obviously out of work due to the pandemic because there's no tours on the planet right now. And we started 4 months ago, like I said, in March when everything kind of shut down. and we are over. I think the last time I checked, like an hour ago, we were over $130,000 raised.
Holy
And
crap! It's over the
by the
130 now.
yeah, by the end of this payment cycle for the auction that we ended last night, it should be over 150. So fingers crossed. But I mean,
It's looking that way, right?
yeah. I mean, that we all of our spreadsheets said that if every single person that won the auction last night that we closed out pays up, within what they're supposed to pay up within the 48-hour
Oh, okay. That's how it
level
works,
or
right?
whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
if they don't pay in the first 48 hours,
What
it goes
happens?
the next highest bidder.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
you just
so
go down the list.
yeah, exactly. So
I got
hypothetically,
you.
if everybody did and everybody pays for what they were owed and what we're owed, then
Yeah.
we're easily over $150,000 rate. But right
Damn.
this second, we're over 130, and yeah, we've done fundraising through different T-shirt designs and partners from different companies wanting to donate their proceeds from whatever they're selling to our
Oh,
fund. I know
okay.
you did. I know you did that with a couple of the Devastation shirts.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, and then recently we did the auctions, and we just finished round 3 of the silent auctions
That's
last
right. It's
night.
round three.
I think I didn't count this, so this may not be an accurate number, but we've done somewhere between 50 and 60 different artists, bands, and companies, and
Just huge mix. Yeah.
etc. Entertainers in general, each round. So we've done somewhere in the realm of, I would take a guess and say, somewhere between 150 to maybe 180 different entertainers that have done exclusive auctions with us in 3 different rounds. And
Yeah.
the first round accumulated $29,000.
The first round did 29.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
The second round did 26,000,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
last night we closed it out at it was 40,000 when we just closed it out, and then
Okay.
we started sending out emails. A couple of people were like, "Oh, I bid on the wrong thing. I'm an idiot," and it went down to 39.
I'm an idiot.
So it went down to 39, and I mean,
Okay.
nothing.
I mean, dude, it's
it looks cooler when
insane.
it's 40, but
Well, yeah, of course.
yeah, and so we already paid out, and it's crazy to think about. We paid out only 30,000 of that out of that 130,000 so far because I'm waiting on
Oh, you went and go
an
phone me.
accountant to tell me that I'm not going to get destroyed at the end of the year. Um,
Oh, yeah.
so it's kind of just
Has that been a pain in the ass to deal
yeah,
with?
yes. She's working it out to make sure that it's safe and everything's cool.
Where
So
you don't get paid?
yeah, so I can continue to do those payouts and everything's fine. But ultimately,
God
there
damn,
is
yeah.
there is applications that we've we've already paid out 140 of the crew members that sent in applications that we approved.
Okay.
We have another 200 or so that are waiting right now, and then
Wow.
everything that we've accumulated since the first batch of people that we paid out,
Yeah.
everything else is being split between them. So
Okay. I got you.
it's hundreds of people. I send emails like once every 2 weeks, just saying, please, for the love of God, just be patient. Like it's just 2 of us. There's
Yeah. This is
there's
brand new.
yeah. I was like, there's no
So,
corporations, there's no fucking sponsors. It's
I mean, this is
literally
your
just
first time ever doing something like this.
yeah.
You guys,
Nothing,
you right?
nothing I've done has
Who's
ever
your
been
partner with it? I forget her name. I'm sorry.
Tatiana.
Tatiana, that's right.
She's just another crew person.
Yeah. You
My
guys
buddy
live
Bryce.
together, right?
Yeah,
I know
my buddy-
Bryce.
Yeah, Bryce does the media.
He's
He
cool
does
as
all
fuck.
the videos.
Yep. Good dude.
And we're all in the same house.
So it's
Uh,
you 3,
yeah,
right?
there's no sponsors, there's no corporations, there's no big time fucking
Yeah, there's nothing
anything.
backing it.
It's just us. I'm not like to toot my own fucking horn. I'm not trying to be
No,
that
it's
way.
a lot of work, dude.
We're the only fucking company that's doing this.
Yeah, no, I know. And I've
And
told people that. You
So-
know,
The fucking Music Cares, God bless them.
for sure.
They've done an incredible amount of work for tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of
Yeah.
people like us, band members.
Yeah,
crew
I
members,
got a grant from them.
years. Yeah,
Yeah.
over the years they've been doing it forever. So
Yeah,
by all means, they're the ones. They're great,
for sure.
but they aren't fundraising
Yeah,
for people. You know what I mean?
exactly.
It's
Yeah,
it's like and
it's not the
like
same thing.
they have backers. They have corporations back. They
Doesn't the
have
Gram? Who owns it? Is it Grammys? It's something with the or what?
Yeah, something like that. The
Yeah, Grammys, don't they own it?
Yeah,
Some
yeah,
shit like
one of
that.
those
Don't
situations.
quote
So
us on it, but yeah,
yeah, so it's like they're incredible. They've helped me
for
when I've needed it.
sure.
So it's not a dig on them at all. It's just we and Live Nation, fuck Live Nation.
Yeah, I
Um,
don't know. Yeah,
but they did something. They got money
they did too. Yeah, I don't
from
know.
from somewhere. But we all
Yeah,
know that Live Nation is kind of just like
it's corporate.
that's a very publicity
For
kind of
sure. And I
fucking
know a
thing.
couple. I know a few people that work for Live Nation. They're
Oh,
great people.
it's not the
It's
people.
not them. Yeah, it's like
It's the head honcho
they
kind of.
know.
It's kind of just, oh shit, our lives are falling apart. This is the way I look at it anyway. And
Yeah,
strike me down if this fucks me in the long run saying this, but it doesn't
I
matter.
don't give a fuck.
It's higher ups in that company just know that the company was plummeting when every tour on the planet got canceled.
Yep.
So what's going to make them look good and get them spotlight back on them? Taking whatever back funds they have or whatever corporations that are funneling money into them as well, take that money and give it to people because they need help, which is great. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, for sure.
It was very much
I think it's a publicity.
it's like band-aid on a shotgun blast kind of thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Because weeks later they put out that shit where they're basically going to be screwing all the band members, the bands.
If you cancel, if the band can't, I don't know if that's
20% reduction on everything.
Well, yeah, there was some, but there was like some clause where it was if the band cancels the show for not like an act of God, right?
Yeah,
the band would have to pay like a cancellation fee or some shit. And I know independent promoters where they've been really fucked from bands canceling last minute due to stupid reasons, and the promoter is out money for marketing, right? If the promoter can provide that proof that they did ads and stuff, it really sucks because the promoter's out that money. But for like a company like Live Nation to make that a clause to where if the band cancels for not an act of God and they have to pay some cancellation fee, that's bullshit. It's
what I read just didn't look good for anybody but them.
For sure, yeah, it keeps them really safe.
Yeah, which is tough because they could lose, but they don't. It's not going to put a dent in their mansion. You know what I mean?
I know.
So what I was getting at is we're the only ones doing this. There's no guarantees whatsoever. It's just us doing our best to raise funds for people who actually need help.
Yeah.
And
no, you guys have been killing it.
It's been going cool. It's not we just started doing sponsors for the last round of auction just because we need to fucking we need to keep our lights on. Like, we're not making any money. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I did this for 4 months for absolutely free.
Yeah.
So that went really well. We made some sponsor money, and I'm still going to be utilizing the people that helped us out and the companies that helped us out with this round, the silent auction round.
Yeah.
Pushing them until we do round 4. So that's still for a couple of weeks.
Is it?
And it's been cool, man. It's kind of eye opening just to see.
It has to be.
Coming together, and then a bunch of people that maybe just don't give a fuck, which is fine also. But it's kind of like it's showing the true colors of everybody.
Oh yeah, it is.
I kind of enjoy that because it's opening up room to people that I actually want in my life, and we're doing good things for people, and then it's also shelling out the idiots out the back door.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, it's cool. When are you guys going to do the 4th auction? Silent auction?
I don't know.
Still getting it together.
Yeah, I have right this second. I have 106 emails in my drafts that I'm ready to send out.
Oh wow!
The second we close out the final payments for
round. Greg Long just tipped $100.
Oh, there he is.
Thanks, Greg. I know we've always never seen eye to eye, but I don't hate you. I don't hate him.
I hope not.
No, I don't. But we haven't talked in so long. But that's awesome, Greg. Thank you. We'll go straight to For the Nomads. What's up, Dickie? Do you know Dickie Allen? You know what I'm talking about? You know the singer
from the Boston's? From the Boston's?
Dickie, no. No, you know that band Infant Annihilator? He's gonna cry. Oh god, he's probably laughing his ass off. Dickie's the fucking man. No, you know Infant Annihilator?
Yeah,
He's the singer.
that band's fucking popular. Yo,
Oh
dog,
man.
let's get you on the silent auction. Don't
Oh yeah, Dickie, you should donate something.
I always say,
See what the guys can donate from Infant Annihilator.
Goes for any band that's out
Please
there.
do it.
If we can get Tom Morello from Rage Against the Machine to be on an auction, any of your lazy asses can do it too.
Yes.
That's what I've been saying to all my friends that were like, oh, I don't know. Like, no, you can do it. It's very simple.
He said,
I asked Greg. Greg didn't get back to me.
Greg who?
Greg Long. He's in this chat right now.
You asked Greg? Really? Greg,
yeah.
he just donated $100. That's cool. But
for a while,
for the auction?
Shit.
Yeah, put together a We Are Trumpian bundle, or just do something.
Just put $100 towards it.
Yeah, I know. I feel bad. He said he didn't have any rare merch items to donate, so I hope this helps.
I just know he's here, so I can give him a little shit.
Yeah. He said he just didn't have any rare merch items to donate, so he's just giving you shit. Dickie said I'm definitely down. He'll find something. Yeah, see what you guys have, Dickie. Maybe like a signed vinyl of Infinite Annihilator. People will go ape shit over that.
Yeah, they're a death metal band, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
In death metal, we just did Obituary, we did Signs of the Swarm, we did Despised Icon, we did not Cannibal Corpse, Morbid Angel, we had Brand of Sacrifice, we had
Brand did it.
Ripping Corpse, we had.
Yeah, see, Benny, he bit hard on a signed IA vinyl.
We did a lot. We did a lot. The Obituary ones just closed last night.
Oh, it did.
A couple of Morbid Angels things sold, but then we had a bunch of one item. So
Morbid Angel too.
Yeah, that'll go into round 4. But either way, we've done a lot of death metal bands. We've done a lot of fucking metal bands in general. We've done a lot of hardcore bands. We've done a lot.
Yeah, you know what? Let me get a bundle together from Unique Leader. I don't know why I didn't think about this.
Yeah, man,
I can get you some vinyls and shit like that. Some old school shit.
There's no wrong answers to what we're doing.
I know.
We've accepted porn stars. We've accepted wrestlers.
Yeah.
We've done tattoo artists. We've done labels. We've done venues. There's been 2 venues that donated year-long guest list passes.
Yeah, didn't Anthony do it? Come and take it?
His last night went for over $400.
Wow.
Anything. Wow. There's no wrong answers here.
Thanks, Dickie.
We've built everything from the ground up. We didn't use any outside sources. We've built literally everything. The only outside thing that we use is GoFundMe. That's where you send money.
Yeah. Oh, Philip, thanks for the sub.
We use GoFundMe as a way for everybody to see where our goals are, where the goals are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So hopefully they feel like if they donate, they could see the progress. You know
for sure, yeah.
We started in March. I mean, with $0, fucking obviously, and we're over 130,000 right now.
It's amazing.
With just persistence. That's all it is.
Yeah. I know.
It's the will to try and the persistence of doing something that's probably a little strange in a fucking pandemic.
Yeah,
where you're,
for sure.
We're not panhandling by any means, but we're letting people know that we're out of luck. That
completely, yeah.
True members are shit out of luck, and it's not getting any better.
No, it's not.
Why should we stop if we have the time to do so? To continue to try to help people, even though it's not lining my fucking pockets.
No, I know.
This has been an absolute full-time, 12-hour-a-day job every day since March.
It's a lot of work.
Since March 16th.
Yeah, especially with the silent auctions. I mean, that's lot of work.
Dude, hundreds of entertainers. It's like tour managing.
That?
It's like tour managing remotely.
Yeah.
With hundreds of managers and entertainers and band members. It's fucking crazy
nuts.
Amount of shit. Right before you and I went on the stream live, at least, I was telling you how I just get ridiculous emails all day long from people being like, "How do you pay for it?" And I'm like, "Dude."
You have to go through all these.
I was like, I gave you the most fucking but
yeah, I know.
But
it happens though.
If that's all I have to complain about, then so be it. It's been awesome, and the auctions are really good ideas. People like you helping us spread the word. This is fucking cool.
Yeah, I've been trying. It's great.
it's one of those things where you don't have to spend a dime on the GoFundMe at all if you don't want to. It's fine. Like, I get it.
Yeah. I mean, everyone's going through hard times.
But it's so fucking easy just to put the link to the website, which is forthenomads.org.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's it.
Anywhere.
That's all it is.
It's so fucking simple. People have been using, and this is one of the things that makes me the most mad about everything that we're doing right now. And I try to keep it pretty positive because obviously we're doing a lot of good. But people have been choosing. It's like they utilize links on social media and posts on social media like fucking currency, and it drives me insane. It drives me fucking insane. If you feel like you want to help whatever this is to grow, and you're reaching out to us, or you're saying, yes, I'll do this for the auction or whatever it is, and it's like they don't utilize it the way they say they are going to or whatever, I would rather you just say, no, I don't want to do it, and I'd be like, cool, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
If you truly want to help and you don't have the money to help or actually donate money, that's all you got to do is just spread it around to people who either need help, need to apply because they're a touring member full time like we are, or just put it into the eyes of other people to see.
That's it. It's simple.
It's so fucking simple.
Oh yeah. I mean, as soon as I remember when you started it, I just started texting in my group chats. I'm like, yo, Frank just started this. Donate. If you guys can donate anything, donate what you can. It can be a few bucks, doesn't matter, or just post it around.
Yeah, man. I mean,
send it to your friends too. Yeah, you know, like I'm doing to you right now.
Yeah. If we didn't send those first hundreds of fucking emails to a bunch of people that we either work with or don't work with or have worked with or whatever, there's no way we would have been able to accomplish the first round of auctions.
Yeah, I know.
Here we are 3 rounds in, completely done. And just with the auctions themselves, I'm not a fucking mathematician, so let's see here.
Mathematician.
26 plus 39. That's backwards, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, how much?
$94,000 in just auctions.
That's fucking insane, dude.
I mean, it's fucking bonkers. I could bring the computer into the other room right now where I have to package all the shit the second I'm done with this.
Oh, wow.
I have a full room completely filled with shit that I have to package up and send out tomorrow.
God. Wait, did you get my address for the shirt? I think it was like I don't know. I filled out something. I don't know. It's fine.
You never.
I don't. No. No. It's fine. I'm not mad. I just remembered right now. I'm like, no, I never got it.
I'd have to look back.
Yeah.
The problem with the merch daddy. So the problem with the merch daddy thing is,
oh yeah.
It took off so fucking fast.
Oh my god, yeah, dude.
It took off so fucking fast. So if you're paying attention now, we put out a T-shirt. We put out a couple of T-shirts with this crazy gimmick on it, where it was me in a ski mask selling black market-esque kind of toiletries and things, because back in March and April, it was very, very hard to find toilet paper and paper towels and things like that, cleaning products, because everybody was going berserk. So we made these ridiculous T-shirts for this, and the whole goal was, before For The Nomads was even a thing, it was just called the Nomad fundraiser, and it was donate on GoFundMe. That's all we had. But
it's the merch, Merch Daddy one, right?
The ticket is if you donate $20 or more, we'll give you this crazy T-shirt. I'm assuming you're probably putting it up or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in here. It's too good to not show.
It's still available on the website. You can still buy one. It goes straight to the fund itself. But we'll
put it big.
So many people donated $20.
Yeah.
I'll come up with a game plan to, like, how the fuck do we keep track of all this shit? And we did. We figured it out. But it got so crazy so quick that I'm assuming a couple of people either didn't fill out the form that we needed them to fill out, or we missed one or two along the way. I don't really know, but there were hundreds of those fucking T-shirts. Hundreds.
God.
Yeah. So I love to think to myself how this just utilizing the knowledge that I have with doing merch and tour managing and whatever got me into a place where I could sell
that.
But I could get hundreds of T-shirts with my fucking stupid face on them with crazy tagline on it, and then you sell hundreds of them, and you help hundreds of people that are in need
Yeah,
during the fucking pandemic, just
I
from
know.
a ridiculously small and stupid idea, and it works out. I don't
No,
really
it
know.
did.
It's if
It's
anybody can get
insane.
anything from this in general, from this story and from what we're doing right now, is I hope that whatever stupid fucking idea that you think you have that could work, there's
Hmm.
no reason not to at least try it. Like, unless it's a financial trouble or whatever, which this could have been, I guess.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we did it all
How many?
pre-order style.
How many got bought around?
We never bought them. We just
Or how many
gave.
pre-ordered them?
Yeah, I don't even know how
Idea.
long we waited, but we waited at least like a month
Oh wow.
of us to
Just
get
getting
as
them.
many donations as possible. And then anybody, like I said, anybody who did $20 or more and filled out the form that we sent them,
Yeah.
uh, we uh,
It was.
we would print those specific shirts. Anyway,
Yeah, yeah. It was pretty much like
some
print on demand, and like just
yeah, yeah,
however many.
something between like maybe 400 or 500, something like that.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, dude.
And then once we turned it over and like created an actual website and created actual social pages and shit like that, when it was like, oh wow, this is something that we should probably take advantage of and like build,
Yeah.
uh, then we stopped allowing the $20 donations for the t-shirts because it was getting too out of hand, and we actually opened up a merch store.
Oh, you
So
just open up the merch store for it?
yeah, so maybe I should probably push that harder, but
Yeah, why not?
I mean, we've been so busy with the auctions, and those are obviously the ones that are doing the most good. It's just as long as we can continue to find different companies and bands and labels and whatever who want to help in
Hmm.
that regard, then we can go as long as we want. It's just a matter of who's willing to help. And like
Yeah,
I said, I
exactly.
have I have over 100 emails in my drafts right this second that I have to send out to other artists that I
Nice.
have not contacted yet.
Yeah.
And
Thanks,
there's
Philip, for the
already
tip.
there's
Another 20
already a
bucks.
list. Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah.
There's already a list of maybe 20 already confirmed for round four, and that's before I even
Wow.
send out those 100+ emails. So
Let's see what you get
um,
back from those too. Yeah.
exactly, it's just one of those things where it takes a lot of fucking time, and I think
Oh yeah.
we're gonna take a little bit of extra time off in between round three and round four on this one to make sure this stays really good. Because this one was our biggest one yet. It was $39,000 in 10
Fucking
days
nuts. Yeah.
uh, of auctions. So um, we'll see what happens. I'm
No,
looking
it's
forward
sick.
to what we can accomplish here. I really, just to hit $100,000 is obviously fucking berserk.
Yeah, it's insane.
Um, but
When that
like
happened, I was like, whoa.
yeah, but I want to hit
Nah. It's...
200. You know what I mean? and
Yeah. I
and
remember when you hit like 20 grand, I remember when you hit 10 grand. It was like, holy shit.
yeah, we hit
Then you
we
got
hit
the
like
20.
yeah we hit like 13 grand in the first day or something like
Yeah, it
that,
was
and
something crazy the
that
first
was
day.
that was fucking crazy. And then I think to myself, I'm like, that ain't shit now.
Yeah, that ain't shit, man. We need way more.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. It's really really nuts.
It
So
is, yeah.
it's just a matter of keeping. How the fuck do we keep it going? And
This
we
was a
got to
good
get what.
idea. The silent auction's a great idea. When you announced the first one, I was like, perfect. That's what you
Yeah,
need to do. That's perfect.
yeah. That
I
one.
didn't even think about that.
That one we went pretty much to our very close reach of people that we know personally for
Yeah,
round
that's what
one.
you got to do.
Yeah, and then it kind of
Yeah, of
branched off from
course.
there. Round two got a little bigger. Like I said, like you said, we got like No Effects involved. We got Rancid involved. We got Tom Morello involved.
Yeah,
We
that's insane.
Who else? I don't know. But then like in this round that just finished up yesterday, we had Ben Sevenfold. We had Lamb of God. We had AFI. We had Dropkick Murphys. We had
Huge names.
God, yeah. I mean, In This Moment is obviously pretty fucking popular.
Oh
There's
yeah.
a lot of bands. There's some names on there that like the AFI dudes when I had a mutual friend, but
Oh, okay.
their management team and the guys that I talked to in the band via the emails and everything
Uh
were
huh.
so fucking accommodating. Um,
Really,
the
that's
Avenged
good.
Sevenfold camp was really accommodating. These are bands that everybody uh, in the Ziggy Marley camp, super super helpful. Like
Yeah.
very 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 big fucking names, and everybody was super cool. So it's very nice to see everything coming together. I
Yeah.
don't know
It's
I don't know
amazing.
what the fuck's next, but
Do I
I mean
need to annoy my My boss.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna text him after this.
Yeah, I
Let's
mean,
go, Mauricio.
I'm waiting to re-bother everybody until
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
done with round 3.
Yeah.
Once
I'll go to
once all
his
the
email.
payments come in and then we get those shipments out. Like I have 9 emails in my email right now that have accumulated over the past 10 minutes from
Really?
people sending in payments or whatnot, and I'm getting their addresses and all that shit. But yeah, I'll do all my re-annoying everybody after this one closes out. But it takes a lot of time and a lot of fucking effort, and I'm just glad it's working out. So
Yeah, I just followed up in that email, Mauricio.
yeah, it's not.
No, he gets. I know he's busy. The band, the Cataclysm has the new record coming out. And I know they're always busy when they go into like these new records, and they're putting. They really go in on doing as much content as they can.
Yeah,
like video.
My favorite thing is the ones that say, we don't have anything that's like worthwhile. I'm like, bitch, you got to think of it as like a fan.
Yeah,
like
I think as a fan, what would a fan want from you?
Fan.
Yeah.
To give you an example, Trevor from Black Dahlia Murder put up a T-shirt that he wore in a music video, right?
Okay.
One T-shirt went for $500.
What?
Yeah, just one T-shirt. That's all it was.
Oh my
one T-shirt. The fucking that he I don't know if he didn't want it or he just didn't care or whatever, but it went one T-shirt, $500. Bayside, my buddy Chris, who drums in Bayside, put forth a jacket, an exclusive Bayside jacket that only the band members had.
Oh wow!
That was originally the highest bidding thing we ever had in round 1, all throughout round 3.
Yeah,
that went for $3,000. Yesterday, and I don't know if this guy paid yet. I have to look.
Yeah, okay.
Yesterday, the highest bidded thing ever now is the Lamb of God guitar that Mark put up.
Mark, yeah.
For $4,000. So it's like we're going from their set lists to guitars to T-shirts to you name it.
Yeah, just anything.
Fucking anything.
Yeah, it's like, what do you wear on stage? You got that jacket you don't wear anymore on stage? It's just sitting in your closet as band.
Justin from Motions in White put out a full outfit that he used on whatever tour they just did. They just finished,
the last one. Yeah.
Went for $355. Matt from Kubla Khan put up I don't know if they're snakeskin or whatever, but boots that he wore on stage went for like $200.
There you go. Yeah, didn't I am put up stuff too?
Yeah, and Andrew did a sprint. His video made me laugh because he's like, it's a cover for something. We spray painted it. It looks like shit, but that's what he said.
I love Andrew.
That, and I think there was a limited vinyl in it.
Vinyl was like a test press, right?
Went for $200.
Look at that.
There's no wrong way, and there's no.
Put it up, Greg.
There's nothing too small. There's nothing too big. It's just.
Yeah, that's it.
Anything works if there's fans that want it. The AFI one.
Oh yeah, what was that?
Yesterday,
what did they put?
They did 4 things. They did one. They did one box set of vinyls that they put out, like the Nitro Records vinyls back like early days of AFI.
Yeah, the old stuff.
The full box set of those, which went for $1,300 something.
Fuck.
There was one Crash Love vinyl, which apparently is very rare.
Yeah.
For $2,000. There was a skateboard of a Crash Love skateboard that was never released.
Yeah.
They gave us one of those. That went for like $500 something, which I thought would go bigger, but that's fine.
Yeah,
the one that really threw me for a loop was a signed set list, right? From 2014. It's a piece of paper, right? It's a piece of paper.
It's a piece of paper here.
$450.
Oh my fucking god!
Like, what are you doing, man?
You wonder, like, man, where these fans? They're really the people out there that have the money to do it.
Yeah,
that are fan, big fans.
Yeah, it's just,
they're out there.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There isn't.
It's
just mind blowing though.
Wrong answer. If somebody wants to do something to help this auction, you can do it. It's very simple. You have to have have to actually want to do it, and that's fine. If you don't, I have no problem with that. We're gonna find the next person that's gonna.
Someone else is gonna do it. That's it. Greg Long. I'll put up my gold AK-47.
Yeah, that would be great.
Is it a real AK? Is it a? Oh my! I remember seeing some picture of you holding it. I mean, hey,
Yeah,
can you do that?
that'd be sick.
Can you put a gun up?
You're telling me, and I don't know,
Huh?
uh, I don't listen to a lot of pop punk and whatnot because I know that's a lot of his label nowadays. And
Yeah, I
hey,
feel like it's more.
he cocan tell me I'm wrong. I have no fucking clue.
Yeah, it's
Um,
like a mix.
but he probably has some old shit from like bands that actually
Yeah,
made
you
it.
have to have something. You have to have something.
If you're anything like me, you keep everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I
I
did a
did.
worldly new test press in the first one. It went for I don't know, a couple of $100 or something
It's
like
still
that.
great.
Yeah,
I mean, seriously though, that's fucking nuts. I
it's
could
been good.
do Where's the fucking Devastation on the Nation backdrop? I think
Oh,
it.
see, there you go.
I think it's at my friend Andy's in Dallas. I'll text him. Let me text him. Or let me text Bryce and see where it is. This backdrop is so big, dude.
Oh,
We went like over the top. It's
I
so.
wonder I wonder how anybody would do with that. We haven't sold a full blown backdrop yet.
No.
We've done a
It's not
lot
like
of
huge, but I got to look up the dimensions.
yeah,
Where
we've
is
done a lot of scrims. Scrims go really well.
scrims do? Yeah, I figured
Yeah.
that.
We've done a lot of scrims. Vela Maya just did a bunch of scrims. Who the fuck else? Signs of the Swarm did a scrim. Yeah.
Signs. Oh yeah, Signs did it too.
Yeah. Both two of the dudes in the band did it. The drummer did the scrim and the singer did I
A
think
mic.
a vinyl and
Or
a microphone.
yeah, David did right.
Yeah.
Those are great guys.
Yeah, they were very
Sweethearts.
nice.
Yeah,
Very, very nice.
yeah. I saw them all posting about it. They were really happy to do that.
Yeah. Cool dudes. Well, what I'm looking forward to most is
Huh?
when I think we're going to keep this going. Maybe not auctions or whatever, but we'll keep this alive somehow when life goes back to normal. I don't know how yet or whatever, but
Yeah. How to like?
uh,
Yeah.
I don't
Cool.
really know. Maybe we'll help people out when they're in need, like or whatever. I'm not
Yeah.
exactly sure. That's a plan for a different time, of course. But
Yeah. It'll come then.
yeah, but I think my favorite part about this is when I want to go out on tour and meet these people that were potentially helping or see some of the band members that I didn't actually know who contributed shit to it and actually like become friends with these people. Like I look forward to that because a lot of people that we are working with now I don't know personally.
Yeah.
A ton of the nomads that we're actually like paying out. I don't know a lot of them. I do know a shit ton of them, but I don't know a lot of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So that'll be cool because I can only speak for myself. I'm very appreciative when people help me with something, and I try to always give back to whoever's helping me and whatever the situation
Oh
is,
yeah.
just as a friend or just an appreciative person.
Yeah.
I hope there are people out there that want to actually meet us and talk and be friends like that. That'd be nice. So
Yeah. For real.
I look forward to this ending and somehow keeping it alive, like as a brand or whatever the fuck
Or
you want to
just
call
something. Yeah. Even when tour. I
it.
mean, even like I think like when touring members are going through a hard time, even when things are like back to normal, whatever that is, will be
Yeah.
where they're maybe some guys, girls don't have, I don't know, health insurance, and they're
Yeah.
and something happens, God forbid, to them, and
Yeah. I fit
that's
into
just
that
something that
category.
comes to mind. What's that?
I fit into that fucking category.
Yeah,
I
we
know
all do.
others do. I know fucking others do.
Oh yeah, big time. So I think that comes to mind at least.
Yeah, I have a few ideas up our sleeves, but it doesn't
Yeah,
make
that's
sense
good.
now. It'll make sense in the long run. So
Yeah,
we'll see
later
what
on.
happens.
Fuck yeah, dude. Awesome. Well, we got $120 raised. That's fucking awesome.
Hey,
I'm gonna throw some in there as well. I'll make it up to. I'll throw like another 100 in there.
okay.
Yeah, why not?
Cool.
Fuck it. No, I had a good stream last night. Dickie Allen's the fucking man, and it was cool. Like doing this Twitch thing, streaming on Twitch has been fucking awesome. I just started doing these like live episodes. So you're the third one. Last week I did Jeff from Zayo, and he was in From On the Ashes too. So
That was when we did Fata in the first round. And
the first, that's right, you did.
I was talking to Fran, the drummer of From On and Ashes,
Yeah.
and I told him how he obviously plays in the band.
Yeah, yeah.
They were the first like underground heavy band that I ever saw live.
Oh yeah.
And he found the fucking flyer for it
Oh my
and
God, get out of
sent me a
here.
picture of the flyer. He goes, "Is this the show you're talking about?" And my brain just like turned to mush. I was like, "I love you."
How do you find? So he just has an archive. He has everything probably.
I guess I
Fate is
wanted to
done.
tell him to send it to me, but I didn't want to be like a fucking
There you go. Yeah.
fan.
I know.
I was already a fanboy because he was like really nice and
Yeah.
and it was the first auction. Like I was still
Yeah.
pretty wide eyed and like, ooh, everything's so cool. Now I'm kind of just jaded. Like, all right, cool, just fucking fill out the form.
Fill out the form. Yeah. So how do you? Who sends it to the winner? Is it the band or the person?
I leave it up to them on how they want to do it. I always give them the option because I would very much prefer for the artist or the management team to hold on to it, and I just send them the address, and then I'll reimburse them for the shipping.
Okay, yeah, take it out.
I don't have to deal with it, but
yeah,
a lot don't want to deal with it, so they just send it to us.
Oh, so they send you the item, then you ship it out.
Yeah, like I said, I have literally a room right around the corner from my desk right here.
Yeah.
Filled with shit that I have to package up and send out tomorrow morning.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, the rest of my night is definitely accounted for.
Yeah. Yeah, it was cool. I was even telling Jeff from Zao from Home to Ashes. He came into From Home to Ashes after Fran switched to vocals. Remember when Fran, and so because Ben left and all that stuff, but he was in, he's in Zao as well. But I remember telling Jeff on that episode I did with him last week, I was like, yeah, the first time I saw Fada was at the Chance in Poughkeepsie. The only band I knew on the show at the time was Hatebreed. And the rest of the bands were Fada, Poison the Well, Converge, Shadows Fall, Most Precious Blood, and Hatebreed. That was the fucking show, bro.
Good Lord.
So I went into that show knowing a little bit of Hatebreed and then finding all those, discovering those other bands I just named. And
that's so intense.
Yeah, and I remember going to FY. I guess I don't know if I didn't have the money that night. I was young. I was probably like fucking 14 or some shit. And I remember going to FYE and ordering the From Home to Ashes record, their first record.
Yep.
And like probably listening to that more times than any other record ever.
I still listen to that all the time.
Yeah, it's great. But yeah, that was a cool one I do with Jeff. Jeff's awesome.
You could yell at whoever answers their emails because they ignored the for the Nomads email.
What are you talking about? From Home to Ashes?
No, Zao. I emailed them.
Oh, really? What email did you send?
Whatever's on their Instagram.
Oh, I don't even know what the fuck that email is. It might not be an email. It might not be one they use. I could hit up Jeff. I'll hit up Jeff. I'll text them. They throw something in for sure, dude.
You should see the amount of emails that we've sent out over the past 4 months. It is astonishing how many I've sent out to bands, managers, fucking press outlets, real life news, you name it.
Trying to get
eyes
on it.
Crazy how many fucking emails we've sent out.
It's like booking a tour again when you're young. When we were young.
Or it's a lot easier than what we've done.
Well, yeah, I know.
And I can
what I'm
say
saying.
that accurately.
Yeah. You've done it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I could imagine, honestly. I really could imagine. It's insane. But yeah, it's awesome though.
I like the challenge. It's a very good time.
When did you think of doing it? Like when did it pop in your head? Was it your idea? Was it you and Tatiana?
No, it was me.
I
brought it to her because I knew that she was going to be out of a job just like I was, and we were close friends, and we lived close together before we moved in together.
Yeah. So you wanted to.
Yeah, we both just happened to have a lease up at the same general time.
Okay.
And I wanted to stay out here, and she's one of my very good friends, and Bryce is one of my very good friends.
Yeah.
And we just moved into a house together. That's besides the point. She was the first one I brought it to because she's very savvy with the things that I'm not savvy with, like doing the website and a bunch of spreadsheets and shit like that.
Tedious crap.
With tour managing and merch shit, whatever. Yeah. I use one spreadsheet for both of those jobs. I've never made a new one. I don't know that shit.
Yeah. Your formula.
Yeah. She did all the extra shit with
Okay.
keeping it together, and then we both run emails, and she does all the website design, and like I said, Bryce does the media.
Yep. Yeah, he's great at that shit.
So it's just
So you just
it
had the
was
idea and brought it to her.
it was me alone thinking about this in the shower. How it was but you know what's funny? I told my roommate at the time, and then the very second person that I called was Sean, who may or may not still be in this chat room.
Yeah.
Um, I called Sean because I knew that he could do the design for the Merch Daddy shirts. Yeah, and
Yeah, of
those are the
course.
first two people that knew about it, and then I told
Wow.
Tatiana. Tatiana's the third person that ever found out about it, but she is my first. She is the team.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? She
yeah.
is, yeah.
She's
So
and then it just came to life.
yeah,
Did you think of the name for
yeah.
the
I have
Nomads?
the word. I have the word nomads tattooed on me,
Oh, okay.
or nomad tattooed
Nomad.
on me.
Yeah.
I got it on tour when I was in Europe, with one of the singers of one of the bands was a tattoo artist, so I had him do
Oh,
it in the back room, and it was my first time in Europe, and I just felt really good about it and whatever, and
so it came from that.
I mean that's what we are. We tour. I tour for a living. I've been doing
I
it for
know.
14 years.
You're
It just
always
made
on the
more
road.
sense. Yeah. So,
It's insane.
uh, yeah, it's it's cool.
Yeah. No, it's cool. That's awesome how it came to life. And look at it now. It's fucking insane. I mean, no one
it's
else is doing this. Nobody.
it's just
Independent.
persistence. It's just persistence.
Yeah. No, that's what.
I'm not going to say everything's going to work out like this in my life or anybody else's life or in their endeavors, but I'm telling you right now that everything that I've put a real good effort into has been
Yeah.
successful.
Yeah.
The World We Knew was, I'm not
Oh,
saying
for
the biggest
sure.
band on the planet, of
Oh,
course
I
not,
remember all the. Yeah, dude.
band, but we went for 9 years,
You
and
were the most hardworking dude I knew in a band.
we did
Very.
a lot of stuff for 9 years
Yeah.
with a bunch of different labels and whatever. We really did that band.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was
You
that was the
went
first thing
all
I
in.
ever really put my mega effort into.
Yeah.
I
Definitely.
started Cat Clothing in
That's
2012,
right.
and now I don't know what. I guess that's 8 years, going on 8
8
years now. I
years.
think this December would be eight
It's
years.
fucking nuts. How's it going?
Um,
How's Cat going? It's going
it,
fine.
it's okay. I mean,
Yeah.
I've
You've been putting a lot of time into this. More.
I've been neglecting it hard.
Yeah. Yeah. I
But
mean, it's hard to. It would be definitely
yeah,
hard to run for the Nomads and also put a lot of time into cat clothing as well.
yeah, yeah. So it's okay. It's there when I need it.
Hmm.
But I've been doing that, and
Yeah.
that's 8 years now. That's been
It's
alive.
fucking insane.
I'm wearing a cat shirt right
Yeah.
now.
You have so fucking many.
Yeah. Then this is the third thing I've really put mega
Yeah.
effort into, and in 4 months, I mean,
Look at it.
it's just persistence. That's all it is.
That's all you need.
It's not. I'm not sitting, and this is not a dig on what I'm about to say. I'm not sitting around playing video games all day long
Yeah.
when I know I don't have a job tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Like
know what you mean.
we sat here for months not doing, or a lot of people sat around for months not doing anything, and they're not in any better state than they were when this whole like first started.
Oh
You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, at first I was the same way. I was kind of. It got depressing for sure.
Yeah,
And I was like, all right, well,
it's horrible.
still.
I probably would have jumped off a cliff by now.
I'm happy to still have like the label because that stuff
Yeah, no,
keeps me busy and it's making me keeping me positive and it's
yeah.
been we have a lot of cool releases coming out and stuff, so it's been really cool to work them and all that shit.
Yeah, it's just I
But
put my time into something that I thought needed real effort, and
yeah,
here we
yeah, yeah,
so yeah, I just know that if I'm able to put forth my real, like if I wanted to be a fucking actor starting tomorrow, I was like, I'm going to take up an acting career. I'm I'm not saying it would work out, but
yeah.
I
You're gonna put it
guarantee
in. You're gonna put
I
your all in.
guarantee you, if I put the same amount of effort into that I did all the other things that I really cared about,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guarantee you would see me and at least something cool one day.
There will be
Like,
one thing that was cool that I
and
did.
who knows? But that's the thing. Who knows what that leads to?
I know. Yeah.
I started playing in a band that led to tour man. That's another thing.
I mean, that led to being tour manager, light
Yeah,
guy, fucking merch guy, and
I've worked for Bam Margera. I've worked for
I remember
Hatebreed.
when you got that gig,
Or,
the band
yeah,
one.
I've worked for Hatebreed. I've worked for Pennywise. I've worked for
a mirror to
yeah, like
fucking antique houses to. I mean, it goes
lots,
on.
lots of fucking bands. It's just one of those things where there's no reason why somebody can't try to achieve whatever it is they're trying to achieve. If you could sort through the bad parts of things that happened in your life, because there's plenty of bad.
Oh yeah, there's tons. Yeah.
There you go.
And get through it. That's it.
You just got to fucking do it. I can't put it any more simpler than that.
Yeah. No, you're right. Nailed it.
Maybe I'll be a fucking actor one day.
Maybe be an actor. Maybe go wrestling.
No, my body won't.
You're not gonna do it now.
No, I'm past that point.
Yeah, too late now.
Yeah, I mean DDP started really late, but he was also like a fucking specimen. He's like 6'4" and like 250, maybe even more and bigger.
Yeah.
I, on the other hand, am 5'8" on a good day, and like $160. And if I really got in shape, I would be like 130. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not caught up for wrestling.
Yeah. There's no way. Cool. Well, awesome. This has been fun. Thank you for doing this with me.
Of course, man. Anytime. You know that.
I'm going to continue to do these. They've been great.
Feel free to keep on sending artists our way for the auction.
I will. Let me think. Yeah, I got to hit up more people. But I'm going to find out, especially for that Devastation on the Nation backdrop. It's fucking awesome. I know. Yeah. I'm pretty positive it's in Dallas. I'll just have Andy ship it to me.
We are down to try anything.
Yeah, it'll go. People, because I've always got asked from people that would come to the tour, like, "Yo, are you gonna sell that backdrop? Because it is fucking dope."
That's sick.
I just, get home from Bryce comes home from the tour. We get the backdrop. I'm just like, all right, put it there, and I just forget about the fucking thing. So I never think of it again. But
it's true. It's very true.
Those things that band guys or whatever, whoever you are, that you could just go in your closet or your garage or your storage unit, attic, whatever, and take out and just put it up.
Yeah, I have a World We Knew backdrop that who knows will ever be used again.
Yeah, throw it up. Fuck it.
Yeah, we used it for one show because it was late. It should have been there for both shows.
Oh, was it for the reunion ones?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So fucking dumb. I should have never bought it.
Fuck it, put it up. Cool.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, nobody gives a shit, man.
Nobody cares. I'll use it for something eventually.
Yeah, throw it somewhere.
Maybe I'll put it up somewhere.
Put it in your garage.
I have a big fucking living room. Who knows?
Yeah, throw it in there.
Either way, thank you very much, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. All right, thanks everyone. Thanks Greg and Philip for donating. If anyone else did donate, I'll see it when I log in. If you don't have the money right now or you want to donate later on, just go to the website. You can do that, ForTheNomads.org.
Yes, sir.
Tell your friends about it, family. Just send the link to your group chats and tell these, your friends to donate whatever you can, and that's it. Post about it on social media. Easy. That's
all I ask.
That's all we. Yeah,
I think this is worth your time.
Yeah, you don't need to donate if you can't donate anything. We all get it. Frank and the team gets it.
Yeah, we get it.
We know shit's hard.
I'm not worried about it.
Exactly.
But if you want to help the cause, and you can't spend money, just share it around. That's all I ask.
That's all you.
Or bid on something when we do the auctions.
There's a lot of cool shit that you can bid on.
Or buy a stupid Merch Daddy shirt with my fucking face on it.
Why wouldn't you want to buy that?
It's fucking tight. And it's not
so
actually
sick.
my face. It's a ski mask.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
But thank you very much.
Cool. Thank you, man. And
Later,
that's
brother.
it. Later, guys.